Let's consider a simple control system, my oven. I'm cooking my dinner. The meat is in the oven. I put a pan of potatoes on the front ring, switch it on, and place some plates to warm on the back of the hob. I go and set the table. On popping back into the kitchen, there are delicious smells from the oven, but something is wrong. Why aren't the spuds boiling? I've just worked out I've switched the wrong ring on when crack, the plate in direct contact with the hot back ring has broken. I now have a late dinner and a broken plate. My cooker is a simple system. There are only 6 dials, 4 for the rings, 1 for the grill and 1 for the oven. But it doesn't provide enough information to see what is really happening. The pan and the plates cover the rings, so I can't see which ones have gone red. How many dials and buttons does the control system for a nuclear power plant have? At 3 Mile Island, the infamous 1979 incident began after operators tried to close a relief valve. The valve stuck open. The control panel showed that a closed signal had been sent to the valve, but didn't show the true valve state. The operators didn't have the information to see what was actually happening. By the time they had worked out what was going on and how to solve the problem, a partial meltdown had occurred. We are faced with a global problem of potentially catastrophic proportions. Fortunately, interface designers and the nuclear industry have come up with a global set of guidelines to address this issue. There are thousands of complex systems out there. I didn't have enough information to work out which ring on my cooker was turned on. Result: shattered plate, late dinner. The operators at 3 Mile Island didn't have enough information to understand what was actually going on, rather than what they thought was going on. Result: nuclear meltdown. The world is full of increasingly complex systems. So how do we design the interfaces of those systems so that system operators have the information they need to understand what's actually going on?